Okay, so uh, what is this training all about? It's all about techno funda means technical and fundamentals. We mix both technical and fundamentals to teach students from becoming a beginner to intermediate. Okay, that's the purpose of this course. Okay, beginner means who has seen some charts, has done some kind of small trading, but doesn't mean totally beginner. He has never seen charts, never heard about stocks. Okay, not like that. Okay, so something he has knowledge about, but he has trader or may not have traded, but he knows something about it. Okay, so one minute. Okay. Uh, why get trained? Now, uh, what currently people do, and I also did in my starting phase. Okay. Um, what I can do, I can watch videos on YouTube. Then I can read books. Yeah, YouTube is a good source. Lot of technical stuff is there, and it gives you little bit of basics. Um, then I can read books. Yeah, a lot of them. If you read, go and see the books. There are hundreds of books. Okay, and you don't know which strategy to pick, which book to read, and you can keep on reading books. Okay, there are a lot of blogs, strategies on various websites. Okay, they tell buy here, sell there. Okay, I also did that, and I couldn't follow even a single strategy properly, and I failed miserably. Okay, YouTube, too many things, too many strategies, too many things. Every now and then somebody creates a video. Oh, okay, this is a volume goes up, then buy. If it touches this bottom, then you buy. So and so, so many of strategies, so many of things. Nobody, there proves that okay, if you do this strategy, this is the if I for this 3 months or for this 6 months, for this 1 year, this strategy makes money. Nobody tells you that. They just tell you the strategy. It's very easy to see in hindsight. Okay, oh, I would have bought Nifty at 10,000. Oh, I would have bought Bank Nifty at 23,000 or 24,000. It's very easy to tell after the event. Okay, after everything has happened. Okay, nobody in the strategies and nobody the books guys or the YouTube or any blog, they prove their strategies. They don't test it on Nifty, Bank Nifty, nowhere, or not even our stocks. Okay, then they prove that strategy or that it works. They just tell, like, it's like a pravachan. Okay, now then why do I need to get trained? Because I don't have any credible strategies. Okay, the news flow is too heavy. Fundamentals. If you watch CNBC hours, you can actually get overwhelmed by so many analysts. Every hour there are few, 3 to 4 analysts coming. This one is guy is telling buy, the other will say sell. Okay, same index, same stock. One will say buy, other will say sell. Whom to follow? They don't give any specific reason many of the times. Okay, and if they give the reason also, okay, that doesn't stand. Okay, and after some days you will see the same guy saying, okay, the he will not accept his mistake. He will say about all those stocks which went after his calls. Okay, the better ones. He will never say about the calls which failed. Okay, so we are very crowded with so many of things. So I have been trading for a long time. So why I thought, I went through Telegram channels, I went everywhere, and I saw that, you know there are trainings going on for 30,000. I was shocked. 20,000, 30,000 rupees. Okay, um, and there is a they cloud the put messages on Quora. here and there and say we have this type of strategy, that strategy. Okay, these are very simple strategies, and in the long run, they don't prove much. Okay, nobody knows about them. Only you see those, their profit, a screenshot of their mobile, trading log. Okay, many times, there are multiple of them. One stock he buys in the at 9:30, and that stock which he sold or bought is not there in his 3 o'clock screenshot. I was shocked to see that, and then they charge so much. So I said, okay, I'm from IT. I have been in IT for 20 years. Okay, so I thought, I should actually, help people out. So I kept my fees very very low, you know, and I just wanted to help people, that they come out, profitable. Okay, now, what we are going to talk about is India specific knowledge, something which we are talking about. India means Nifty, Bank Nifty, Indian stocks, Indian economic conditions, everything India specific. When we go to all these other places, we find, they are talking about, how Apple share is blah blah blah, this that, or so and so strategy in forex works. Okay, but it works in forex, or it works in gold. It doesn't work in Indian market. So we need to relate to our markets. Okay, uh, and not 100 different strategies. We should have some one, two, three maximum strategies. Okay, for different time frames, and they should work. We should be able to test them. If we can't test them, okay, at least manually, we should be able to say, okay, this works. Okay, this gives me, yeah, out of 10 times, if I take a call, it should give me 7 times. It should be profitable. Then I can follow it. The strategy. Okay, now, why we have training? See, as a beginner, you are clouded by so many things, and you are bound to make mistakes. Okay, and those mistakes can cost you thousands and thousands of rupees, maybe 10,000, 50,000 also, for doing mistakes. And my fees is very very low. Okay, it is just to help you out, becoming a good trader in the long run. Okay. Uh, Now those gurus you talk, Ashwini Gujral, Tulsian, so many of them come, and what is CNBC Awas doing is, they are promoting their channel with the help of these gurus. Okay, so when you follow a strategy, right, you stop believing those gurus or anybody else. You see a video tomorrow, new something comes, some new thing, then you will say what to yourself,
I,
let me tell. Yeah, let me finish, sir. Okay, I will finish it, and then we'll have a question in our session. Okay, please. Okay, so what happens is, people watch 8 o'clock. There is a CNBC hour show. Either you watch Z Business, okay, and some people actually take trades based on these guys what they are telling. Okay, they don't have any strategy which they have, paper traded, which they have proven to themselves, seeing the charts, maybe the fundamentals. Okay, and then they believe them, and then again at 10 o'clock, this guy will come, Ashwini Gujral, he will say something else, and suddenly that person who had bought the stock or bought the index, he will, fear that, oh, maybe this guy is right now. Okay, this happens. It happened to me also, and it always happens to beginners, whoever it is. Okay, we doubt our trades, and then we make mistakes. Our stop loss gets hit, or we sell prematurely and come out of profitable trades. Okay, now my intro. I have been a trader for last 10 years. Okay, I have been taking Nifty, Bank Nifty, and stocks. Okay, and since 3 years I am doing algo trading also. Okay, so I have trade with Upstocks and Zerodha also I used to do. I have written programs on my server, and whatever strategies I tested in Ami Broker, and which proved better, I started trading with algo. Okay, I have 20 years of IT experience, so I know all this Oracle, web, mobile, okay, and all this stuff which you talk in technology. I currently also I do that. Okay, and I know every bit of it. Okay, now what is the objectives of training? Okay, um, now you want to be a index or a stock trader. So whatever strategies, whatever thing I'm going to teach you, you can trade index or stock. Doesn't matter much. Okay, but I'll teach you all those basics and then the strategies. Okay, so that those can be applied to stocks also and index also. Though you have to have an objective that over a period of 3 or 6 months I'll trade with small quantity. Okay, once my strategies start working, I feel confident, then I'll increase my quantity. Okay, I trade some days with 900 quantity, some days with 450 quantity in Nifty. Okay, I take futures. Okay, so my um, zero the account and upstocks account will have so many trades. So I have stopped pasting my profit and loss and all this because too many trades are there, and I also use algos. So I can't say this was my manual trade or this was my algo trade. Okay, now how do I go about making you a bit of an intermediate guy? Okay, so that's my purpose, right? So see, I will teach you first basics. Indicators, what you see on the indicators and how I see is different, totally different. I use indicators for a different purpose and in a different way. So I'll teach you that. I'll teach you how to look at candlesticks. Okay, what type of candlestick patterns to look for, and then price action. Price action, so many patterns. I can show you a site which has 100 patterns of price action. Okay, but how many of them work? Nobody knows. How many of their validity? Nobody knows. Okay, so I'll teach you which works and which doesn't work. Then we will go and analyze popular strategies. Moving average crossover, MACD, turtle trading. So many popular strategies are there. They have been pivot point trading, support and resistance trading. All these people have been doing for last 100 years. Okay, there are so many popular strategies. I will take one or two of them. Okay, and I'll show you the win ratio in all these strategies not more than 50%. Whatever you do, it's not above 50%. Okay, then why 50%? Okay, so I'll show you, statistically why it comes about 50%. You do a coin toss. Okay, 100 times you will get 50%. You on a population, you will have on a birth rate, you will have 1,000 boys and around 1,000 girls or 960 girls. Okay, why this? It's a crowd and probability. Okay, so same thing happens in stocks. Okay, as today you can go and see a daily chart, a 5 minute chart for today, and you can count all those 5 minute candles. Okay, you count them, it will come 35 candles are green and 38 will be red, or 38 will be green and 35 will be red. You go and count today, it will come about 48%, 52%, or 45% and 55%, not more than or less. Okay, you count that. You can count the hourly bars for 3 days. You will see, they are in the same 50-50 or 45-55% proportion. You don't have a edge more than 5%. Okay, that is a probability. You go to 1 year, 2 years daily candles, you count them, you come at 50-50. Okay, now then how do you improve this? Okay, so I went through lot of pain, lot of studies I did. Okay, and then I was able to improve the strategies from 50% to 80% win ratio. Okay, there it involves fundamentals also, and some kind of analysis. Okay, which helps you into improve these popular strategies to make it a higher win ratio. Okay, and the risk reward, which you guys might have knowledge about. What am I risking? 1:2, 1:3 means, I'm risking 100 points to get 200 points. I'll tell you, nobody knows the profit is going to be 200 points or 300 points. So I will teach you also that how to garner, how to have maximum points, you know, how to book maximum points profit. That also I'll teach you. Then we'll go to how to use fundamentals to enhance your win ratio and minimize the risk. Minimize the risk means, you when you check the fundamentals, you'll come to know, that in some cases you may not have taken the trade, okay, or you would have avoided the trade, and it would have been a lot better, but how do you do that? How do you get a hold of the fundamentals? Okay, so I'll tell you that also, how to follow them, where to follow them, where to look for, those areas, how to follow them. Okay, I'll tell you that also. Then I'll teach you trader psychology. Trader psychology, I'll tell you how before the trade you think differently. When you are in the trade, you will think totally different, and after the trade, you think, totally different. Means, during the trade, you some people blame themselves. Why did I take a trade when it goes into negative? And some people, they say, okay, let us take this loss. Let us see in the next time. Blah blah blah. Some will take the loss two times, three times, or one time, and then they will say, oh, this doesn't work for me, and then they'll forget for few days, and then the market will rally, and then says, oh, I would have bought there, and then they will go and buy at the top of the market. Okay, this happens to a lot of beginners, and they lose a lot of money. So I will try to help you into fixing your psychology, the way you see the markets. Okay. uh, One moment. Okay, I'll just show you what I use. Okay, I just wanted to show you something that I've been using Ami Broker for from 2007. Okay, you can see that it is 12 12 November 2007. Okay, you can see here. I've been using from then. I've been purely technical and then added fundamentals to it. So I've been writing code in Ami Broker for since then. Okay, one minute. Okay. See, I use a custom built, program which tells me, how many points, it has been added to the index. The index is a composition of stocks, 50 stocks like Nifty. So in Nifty, which stocks are giving, adding how many points? Like today at around, I think 12:55, I took this screenshot, and ICICI Bank was adding 17 points, 17 and a half points, and it was almost 4% up for today. And Axis Bank was adding 12 points, and it was up 5%. Okay, so because this difference is because of their weightage. Axis Bank being 5% up is still adding only 13 points, and ICICI Bank is adding 17.5 points, even being 4%. It's because of their market cap. Both they have different market cap. Okay, you can see this market cap here. Both have different market cap. Okay, so this calculation of points is based on market cap, how much market cap increased. HDFC, you will see it's only 2%, but it has a lot of weightage, so you'll see 13 points. You won't see Reliance here, because it might have been less than 3 points or more than 3 points. Okay, so we don't show if it is minus 3 points or plus 3 points. Okay, in between that. So this type of things I use. I also use uh, chart which shows me, like for Bank Nifty. I'll tell you all those stocks which make a difference for Bank Nifty, like Axis Bank, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, IndusInd Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, SBI, and S Bank. So all this at a time I can see in this chart. Okay, which tells me, these two, ICICI and Axis Bank, are flying high, and then there is some stocks, which are at the bottom. You can see here. This is BI and I think Kotak Mahindra Bank. Okay, these two stocks. Okay, so this stock, has fallen like anything. This particular stock, you can see here. This. Okay, so I monitor this. Okay, every now and then, every 5 minutes, this gets updated. Okay, it tells me, which stock are adding, which stock are, and I actually, by seeing so many years, I can remember which stock is adding value to the index. Okay, like on last Friday, Z Entertainment fell 32%. Okay, but Z Entertainment had only, for every 10%, it was decreasing only 10 points from Nifty. But the whole market sentiment went negative, so the market fell very badly. Okay, uh, so this is what I wanted to show you. Now you can.